Hello and welcome to the channel and video of conflicts and nations. This video is about helicopters, and how good they are, and the pros and the cons of the of helicopters. This is a 4-speed game, H6C, day 8, so 2 days, and I've done all this with helicopters and a few troops. That's all I've done this with. Basically, I just go in, take 2 here, 2 cities, or 2 stacks of 2 on there, bombard them with helicopters, kill all the infantry, just drive straight in. It doesn't do no damage to nothing what's there. So, can I actually? I can't actually show you. Like, if I was to bombard this with helicopters, it will probably pick up. It'll probably go down to 7 or 8 hit points out of 10. So that means the airbase will still be intact. So, like I did over here, the airbase was still intact. So that then become my front line. Could move everything in. I quickly repaired it while it was still, as you can see, it's still only at 28%. So I've repaired it. Now I'm using that city and that airbase to take the rest of his cities. I'm only using gunships, so they just mince infantry. That's, you go over there twice and you've literally obliterated one infantry. A stack like these are slightly, they need rehealing, but I'm getting 11.9 hit on infantry. So if he's got 2 infantries on there, guard and city, which you do from the start, in some cases, I within 3 trips, I've taken them all out, and I could just walk one troop in, or a National Guard in, or whatever, just take the city. Job done. Yeah, so that's the brilliance of the gunships. The attack helicopters are the opposite. They do the tanks and your combats. They will obliterate your tanks, your combats, and stuff like that. So I find it best because you can have up to 5 in a stack. Early days, I would have 3 gunship, 2 attack helicopters. In a stack of 5. Just look at. Oh, wrong one. That's this one here. 18 kills. It's done already. You do lose. Every time you attack, you lose a little bit of health, especially if you're up against combats. You'll lose a 1.5 hit points to a combat. So unless you've got helicopters where you can put not helicopters, hospitals where you can put your helicopters in overnight to re-health them, you need to rotate. At the moment, I've only got 4. I did have a couple more at the beginning, but I've lost them. I've put a hospital near, but I haven't got an air base. Like I said in my previous video, hospitals, they boost the population. So yeah, I've just taken another city. I've already previously just gunned that out, so just drove straight into there. So I've got 3 more cities to do. That one, and that one. So yes, they're the pros. You can obliterate anything. You could take out a mass big stack out. with helicopters, and you can do a lot of damage. There's a game I played about 6 weeks ago. I was Peru, and Venezuela was helping me. Well, I asked for help, and he just built a stack up on his land. And then when I had everything under control, then he moved his stacking to take all the cities. He only managed to take one, and he left it. That stack on there, he had like 4 combats and I think it was like 15 infantry. And then he went offline. Never came back on. I wasn't the team leader of, so I couldn't kick him. So, and then the team leader went inactive and just left me and Argentina. There, so, and Argentina wasn't doing much. So I built a load of helicopters, built a load of strike fighters, and I use strike fighters all the time. I don't use them no more. Well, I do, but not as much as I do with the helicopters. Because the difference between helicopters and strike fighters, helicopters will, if I was to attack this with strike fighters, I wouldn't have a base, air base there. I wouldn't be able to use it. I would have had to repair it or build an airfield to move on. I know they go almost twice as far as helicopters, but this is how you take land quick. You want to keep your air base, and then that's now your front line. Here's now your front line here. So you're going to take all this up, and then I'll probably have to put an airfield here, and then that'll be my new front line to take Egypt out. And then I'm building, where is it? An airfield here. So that's going to be my new front line to take these out. While taking that out, I'm going to keep that one, and then I'll use that one to take these three out as I move into here, and then move down. And this is how quick, like I said, 2 days, and I've done this, and I'm top. That's just down to helicopters and infantry. And it's not like I've got massive amounts of units. I've got 37 units. I'm not hardly losing any units because the helicopters are doing all the work. So getting back to the story, when I was Peru, I had 3 stacks of helicopters, 5 on each, and within 6 or 7 strikes each, that whole stack of 15 infantry and 3 combats were just wiped out. So yeah, the pros are stacking them up. They're quite fast, so very good for defending your land. Not as fast as planes. Very good for defending your land. Not but great for taking out infantry. This one, and obviously the attack helicopter. Great for taking out the hard targets like your tanks, and your support vehicles. Also, a good thing about helicopters. Let's go into support. Everybody builds these because everybody uses planes. Absolutely useless against helicopters. Don't do anything to them, so you could just obliterate all of these. These are, yeah, they're really good against helicopters. So yes, the downsides of helicopters obviously is the anti-mobile air and the air superiority fighters. Like I said in my yesterday's video, the air superiority fighters are my anti-air. Even against strike fighters, they're very good against helicopters, because I do believe they can't fight against planes. So planes are good against helicopters. and the mobile anti-air is good against helicopters. And the only other downside of helicopters is the distance they travel. So let me zoom out a bit. That is obviously, as you can see, the white ring. That's what they can do um, from here. A plane would do a hell of a lot more. I don't even know where my plane is. Oh, it's here. See, as you can see, the difference of a plane compared to a helicopter. But yeah, for wiping out people straight away, taking over land early game, you can't beat the helicopters, in my opinion. Um, as you can see, I taken out a couple of cities over here. So why I take them, I'll probably move one down to here. By the time I've done that, the airfield would have been done. So then I will take one of these two cities out, and then I will move the other plane over to do another one, the other city, and one of these. Why I'm building an airfield up here, and the reason why I'm going to do it here, so then if Turkey, I've asked Turkey to join. If he doesn't join, then I've got airfields all the way along here, so I can start hitting these cities. Uh, so, but yeah, I didn't realise I was at war with Egypt. He attacked me overnight, and obviously lost because I had the city. So this is where we would have gone to war. So he's probably sent one unit in. I've sent one unit in. I've not well, not to tell her. I've sent 3 units in to take that because obviously that AI city. So I've defeated the AI and then obviously um, defeated Egypt and Ethiopia. Sent a unit up there. Obviously got defeated by Egypt. I think they're at war with each other. No, then he's not even at war. So obviously realised that Egypt was doing had the same plan as him, and then didn't bother playing anymore. So the plan is in this game is use the gunships to take out Egypt next with airfield here, and then keep that airfield going. Um, I've already got an airfield here, so going into here. Start this one next. So and also come down in Angola and take out Angola, and then do these 3 here. Why I was gonna do it Africa on my own. Um, Kenya's a level 30 something. He's slightly higher than me. We have got a level 60 something up here in Morocco, but he doesn't seem to be doing anything. But I had a team I had Afghanistan and Pakistan in my team. As you can see, they ain't done much. So they both got, well, already got kicked, one's getting kicked. And I've got Spain and Italy in my team, and as you can see, they haven't done anything, so they're both getting kicked. So I asked Kenya if he wanted to join. He said, yeah. Turkey, I've asked him to join. India's now replacing them. So yeah, I don't know. I'll find someone else to join. But yeah, this is just a quick video on helicopters mainly, not on the actual game. I've got air network all over, so I've got an airbase here, an airbase here. I've got where's it? This was that? No, that's not his city. got a level 2 airbase here. I inherited that one. He built a level 2 airbase. I came with my helicopter, uh, took it, repaired the airbase. Now I've got a level 2 airbase, which is giving me 10% extra on resources, as like I said yesterday. Plus the underground bunker is boosting up my morale. And then when I get some resources, because my resources have been like this all game, I can annex it, and I've already got a level 2 base. Job done. I could build an armed infantry on there, but actually I'm doing alright for rares at the moment. So everything else is letting me down. So, but the plan is to do Egypt, do Mali, and do these with the same techniques. Then I'll probably go into Libya. He has asked to join. Whether or not I'll let him, I don't know. It depends. I would like someone else not close to me. So I don't understand it when people want too many people right on top of them. You struggle to grow. So, alright, it's nice to have a team around you, but you know, imagine Nigeria was in my team, Congo, Kenya, and Angola. That only leads me to go into Ethiopia and Egypt and that, and Libya. That would be my little patch there. I couldn't go south because I would have to go through the whole of what they've conquered to get anywhere. I wouldn't be able to go west because Nigeria would obviously be going west because I'd be going east, and it's harder to grow. This way I've done it. Like I said, just over 2 days I've gone through almost the widest part of Africa in 2 days in a straight line. So, and this won't take me long because Mali's only got 5 cities and you've got nations there as well. So that won't take me long to go through. So yeah, that's basically it. That's the basically that's how good the helicopters are. They've got good they're good points. They've got the bad points. Also with helicopters, you can obviously build the, which I'm going to research now. You can build the officer straight away. All you need is an air base and recruitment office, which if you watch my last video, you do them on day 1. And you can get this bad boy. Now this is a beast. Need a bit more to build this, but or does it do damage, especially if you actually get the cruise missiles going on it. I think when you level it up, because you can only have 3 at the start, but you max level it, and I do believe you can have 10. So I think that one's 5. I do believe 6. Yeah. So yeah, the problem is with how people play these days. Like in one of my games, I'm China, and I've done the same strategy. This is what I've been tweaking the strategies, but I've basically done the same strategy as I'm doing in this game. I'm next to Mongolia, whose tank land base and its tanks, and and he's rolling straight into capitals, blowing them to pieces, destroying all the air bases, and it's costing me an absolute fortune to put airfields to get anywhere. Um, and 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 you got Vietnam is also in the same game, and he's practically doing sort of the same thing, but he's using strike fighters as well as tanks, and he's not reserving the air bases. And if you don't keep the air bases going, for a person like me, it costs me a hell of a lot more money and resources in airfields and stuff like that. So you got to pick. I don't mind playing with them. They're good players, but I just rather be near him, but not near him. If you get what I mean. Like if I'm Chad, they could be Iran, so we're near each other. If he needs help, it's not that far away to fly over and help him. But yeah, or yeah, just keep the air bases going. That's the biggest problem I am having at the moment. Every time I play team games, unless I play someone else who's just as good as and plays the strategy I play, and then you can fly. Like I played a game. Who was I? Was actually I was Chad, and I had Chad. We had Congo. We had Nambia. With Libya and Nigeria. And by day 12, all of Africa was conquered in a 4-speed game. So within 3 whole days, we had all of Africa done. We had what else did we have? Oh, sorry, it wasn't Congo. It was just 4 of us, because we had New Zealand, and New Zealand had Saudi Arabia done, and so we had all of Africa, and we had the Saudis as well. And then one of them went inactive. I think it was Libya went inactive. I messaged him, didn't get a reply, and I noticed China. By this time, he was right up in Iran, and he wasn't in the team. He was doing the same airborne strategy, air strategy, but he also had tanks and everything like that as well. So I messaged him, do you want to join? He went, yep. So I kicked out Libya, took over Libya's land, and he only had Algeria and Libya. Took him out. By this time, China was up into Turkey. I went across in Greece, and within the next 2 days, me and China took all of Europe doing the same way. We was up against Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia, and Belarus. And I think I finished the game with over 2,000 victory points. And like I said yesterday, if the game ends now, I would get 274 gold. This translates into gold. So whatever you finish the game on, that's what you get in gold. So if you're on a team and everyone's not active and you're a really good player and you end up getting 5,000 points, you would get 5,000 gold for it. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. If you want to play with me, the link for the Discord will be in the description below. We have got a YouTube Discord game tomorrow. I think there's 10 of us. So, yeah, that's if everybody makes it in on time and that's, yeah, that should be fun. I'll be recording that on a delay for YouTube. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.